I told you, the Cleveland Browns may have just stolen the biggest quarterback sleeper in years, and no one saw it coming. Not until now. Former NFL GM Scott McCloughan just made a statement that shook the football world. Shedeur Sanders will make the rest of the NFL regret passing on him. And you know what? That might not just be hype. This kid isn't just Deion Sanders' son. He's walking into Cleveland with the mindset of a veteran, the poise of a franchise QB, and a chip the size of Ohio on his shoulder. So let's talk about why Shedeur Sanders might be the Browns' most important draft pick in years. And why he could be QB1 way sooner than you think. Shedeur Sanders was supposed to go higher. We all saw the flashes at Colorado. He had a 74% completion rate in 2024, best in the nation, and racked up 64 touchdowns in 2 seasons. But his stock dropped hard during the draft process. Why? Some execs questioned his transition to the pros, his pocket discipline under pressure, and the noise around his dad, Deion Sanders. The Browns. They didn't flinch. They saw the talent. They saw the maturity. And they took the leap in the 5th round, a spot that might go down in history as one of the greatest steals in recent memory. Scott McCloughan's statement wasn't just bold, it was a game changer. McCloughan, a former NFL general manager with a proven track record of identifying elite quarterback talent, went public saying he gave Shedeur Sanders a first-round grade. He didn't just say Sanders was good. He said Sanders could be the best quarterback in this draft class, ahead of big names like Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. Why is that significant? Because McCloughan helped the 49ers draft Alex Smith number 1 overall, and he was also instrumental in drafting Russell Wilson in the 3rd round while working in Seattle. That Seahawks pick, it led to back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. The man knows talent. What makes his endorsement hit harder is that Shedeur wasn't even taken until pick number 144 in the 5th round. While the media focused on the slide, McCloughan was focused on the skill. For Browns fans, this isn't just a feel-good underdog story. It's a warning to the rest of the NFL. You might have just slept on a franchise quarterback. Sabadu, the Browns pulled off a bold move in the 2025 NFL Draft, selecting 2 quarterbacks, Dillon Gabriel in the 3rd round and Shedeur Sanders in the 5th. That's not just rare, it's unprecedented. No team had ever drafted 2 QBs and 2 RBs in the same draft like this before. While Gabriel may have the slight edge on paper due to draft position, Shedeur is turning heads fast. Reports out of Cleveland say both rookies are making the most of the unexpected situation and are staying locked in on the competition. The real heat? Coaches reportedly love Shedeur's command in the huddle and leadership traits. He's already earning the respect of teammates, and there's a growing belief that this won't just be a battle. It could be a full-on upset if Sanders keeps trending upward. QB1 isn't locked, and with the way Shedeur's approaching camp, the Browns might have a surprise starter come week 1. Stat sheets can't capture presence, and that's where Shedeur Sanders separates himself. Sure, his college stats are solid. He threw for over 3,000 yards with impressive accuracy and showed command under pressure. But what really caught scouts off guard was how much of his production came after the catch, over 52% of his passing yards. That doesn't mean he padded stats, it means he put his receivers in perfect positions to thrive. He processes the field quickly, makes sharp decisions, and throws with anticipation. Those traits don't always show up in combine numbers, but they win games. His 2025 projections back this up. According to RotoWire, the Browns are already preparing for him to see real playing time, not just backup duties. The it factor? It's in his calmness, his confidence, and his clutch moments. He doesn't just manage a game, he owns it when it matters most. While most rookies rush to ride the media wave after being drafted, Shedeur Sanders is steering the opposite direction, and it's working. Despite the hype around being Deion Sanders' son and the viral buzz around his unexpected draft slide, Shedeur has kept a low profile in Cleveland. No loud declarations, no reality show drama, just focused professionalism. That silence speaks volumes. According to the Browns, he's showing maturity beyond his years, especially impressive for a 5th rounder stepping into a crowded quarterback room. While some questioned his discipline during the pre-draft process, his current demeanor is all business. The media is still swirling, debating his draft value, questioning if he's overshadowed by Dillon Gabriel, but Shedeur's not engaging. Even after he reportedly splurged on a custom Rolls-Royce with his $446,000 signing bonus, there were no flashy Instagram flexes, just a quiet continuation of his grind. And honestly, that humility might be his sharpest weapon in this quarterback competition. Let's be real. Shedeur Sanders hasn't been able to take a single snap without the media reminding us he's Deion Sanders' son. That legacy casts a long shadow. But here's the truth. Shedeur isn't trying to be Prime 2.0. He's trying to be QB1 on his own terms. While critics argued he wasn't worth a first-round pick, blaming his fame and family ties, others saw the slide as less about talent and more about politics. Anonymous scouts reportedly questioned his work ethic and leadership style, claims not backed by his college tape or demeanor. Still, Shedeur never fired back. No public rants, no Twitter wars, just film sessions, workouts, and quiet confidence. That kind of self-control under pressure, it's rare. It tells you he's not riding anyone's coattails. He's earning every yard. He might have come in under Deion's shadow, but if this trajectory continues, he'll step out of it completely and into the spotlight as Cleveland's next leader. If you made it this far, you're not just a casual fan. You're part of the football IQ elite. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below. Should Shedeur Sanders start week 1, or is it too soon? Smash that like button like Myles Garrett smashing a left tackle. And if you're still doubting this Browns draft class, I suggest you bookmark this video and come back around week 5, just to see how right we were. Also, if you're serious about following Shedeur's journey, or you just love smart football talk with no fluff, subscribe and turn on that bell. New videos every week breaking down the biggest names, boldest takes, and rising stars in the league. And hey, let's ride this wave together. This isn't just content, it's a football movement. This is Blitz Reynolds with World T News. Stay tuned for more sports news.